What's going on, everybody? It's Jack. Today we'll be going through my putting routine that I've been using over the last year or so. That's really helped my putting take off. All right, let's get into it. Just let me fall to my groove. All right, so in putting, there's really three things that matter, at least in my opinion. I think it's speed, start line, and getting a consistent, true roll on the ball. So I do these set of 4 drills. I'd say they take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. They're all completion based, which is, I think, also very important because it actually gives you a purpose for your practice. If you're just mindlessly doing drills just to do them for a set period of time, then I really feel like you don't get enough done. So with these completion based drills, I'd say it takes anything from 45 minutes to an hour. If you're just starting out, maybe it might take an hour 15 to an hour and a half. But if you give yourself, this time at least one day a week, I really think that you'll see an improvement in your putting. So let's get into them. Alright, so at the beginning of every practice putting session I start using the Pels Putting Tutor. You can get one on Amazon. I want to say it's about $50. But if you don't want to spend the money on it, tees can very easily replace this. And depending on the day, I will either use a string over the top or I'll just do it how you guys see it in the video. But to start, you can see here that I put 2 tees down on the outside of the putter head, kind of similar to Tiger Woods and his ever so popular putting gate drill. So basically the biggest thing here is just, trying to get into a rhythm for the day and doing a bit better getting the ball started online. So you guys can see the 2 balls on either end of the start line, which is on the tutor itself. If you are to push or pull a putt, you'll knock one of those steel balls off the end, and you can adapt from there and do a bit better job of starting the ball online. So yeah, I usually do 50, and if you really want to switch it up, you can do 100 putts with 50 straight putts, and then 25 left to right and 25 right to left, kind of adding up both the pace and the line of the putt, which is ultimately the 2 most important things in putting. So if you're able to do those 2 things pretty well, then you're definitely in a good place to start. Right, so the next drill that I like to do is a pace drill from 3 to 15 feet. So you'll see I start here by putting down, you can either put a club or an alignment rod approximately 2 feet directly behind the back edge of the hole, and then you'll put 5 tees starting from 3 feet all the way back to 15 feet every 3 feet. So just to make things simple, just one length of a putter. And basically the point of this drill is to get your pace down. So you'll start at the 3-foot tee with 3 balls and try to either make the putt or have the ball land between the back edge of the hole and either the club or the alignment rod behind the hole without hitting it. So basically you'll just go until you either leave one short, and then you'll have to go back to the 3-foot circle, which you'll see I do right about here. So then, you start right back at the 3-foot circle. And here's probably one of the worst putts I've ever made in my life. But yeah, you just work your way back all the way from 3 to 15 feet until you ultimately land all 15 balls between the front edge of the hole and the club. Alright, so the next drill I do is pretty similar to the last one, but this one is called the 10% drill. However, I do it a little bit different than how people would normally do it. Basically, it's the same thing as the last drill we just did. However, you step off distances from 20 to 50 feet in increments of 10. You can go even further if you want, but I ran out of space on the screen. I've gone back as far as 70 feet. But basically, what you'll do is the same thing for the first tee as you did on the last drill. So you'll put the club 2 feet behind the back edge of the hole, and you'll go to the 20-foot tee, and you'll basically just try to get 3 balls between, again, the front edge of the hole and the club without either leaving it short or hitting the club. And then you'll see once I finished the 20-foot putt, I moved
to 30 feet and moved the club another foot back. Basically, the name of the drill, 10%, so 40 feet if you want to make it a bit easier. You can move the club 4 feet behind the hole. However, I keep it at 3 feet just to try to keep it within that 3-foot circle. Phil Mickelson famously said that he wanted to, if he was able to get something within that 3-foot circle, he was pretty much guaranteed to make it. But yeah, that's a pretty good mentality to have. If you can get any lag putt outside of 30 feet within 3 feet of the hole, then pretty much guaranteed that 2-putt that you're looking for from a distance. So yeah, you'll see that I also use 6 balls here, basically just so I don't have to walk back and forth every time I leave one putt short or long. It just kind of speeds up the process. And then also, if you are able to complete the drill before you run out of balls, you can just hit a few extras just for extra practice. But yeah, this is another great pace drill that I've been doing that's actually really helped my pace. That used to be a really big problem for me last year, but again, over this past year or so, my putting has definitely improved, and this drill has definitely been something that has helped excel that. Alright, so the drill that I do to end off my practice routine is something I call the Hideki drill, simply because I found a video of him doing it on Instagram. So basically what you want to do is put 4 tees around the hole at 3 feet, so you just use the length of your putter as an approximation, and then you will make those 3 putts and you'll move the tee back to 5 feet and you'll move on to the next set of tees. So you'll see here I use the bend on the neck of my putter to the bottom of the grip to kind of approximate 2 feet. Obviously this doesn't have to be perfect, but you get the gist. You'll move the tee back around 2 feet. So you'll end up hitting putts of 3, 5, and 7 feet, and hopefully not doing that from 3 feet. But yeah, you'll do putts of 3, 5, and 7 feet. You'll make your 3 putts, you move the tee back. So yeah, this drill is pretty self-explanatory. It's great for, trying to perform a bit more under pressure. So once you get those first 2 in, that last one obviously means more because you get to move on to the next tee, and so on and so forth. So yeah, once you finish all of your 7 footers, then you are done with the drill. And what I like to do is usually do this drill twice actually. I'll do one on more of a flat hole like this, and then I didn't record it, but then I'll do a second round of putts on a bit more sloped hole, so you kind of have those sliders that you're grinding over in the middle of the round, those 5 to 7 footers that you're playing a solid cup and a half outside of the hole that are really make or break your round. So if you can practice those under pressure, it's a great thing to do, and you can hopefully lower your scores. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know if you guys like these drills, or if there's any that you do differently that's helped you improve your putting. Definitely recommend doing these drills. If you're not able to do all of them at one time, at least try to pick out 1 or 2 that you feel you need to improve on the most. But yeah, like I said, these drills have definitely helped me over the past year. Really improved my putting, especially under pressure with that Hideki drill, because those 3 to 7 footers are really the ones that can make or break your round. But yeah, if you're able to find a way that you can practice both speed and line and actually making your putts, I feel that you're on your way to being able to perform when you need to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.